Should you downsize in retirement? It's almost an automatic point. We normally say this to people, but does it really make sense? Hi, I'm Scott Hamilton, certified financial planner. We're fee only and fiduciaries. We have offices in Austin and Houston, and we help clients plan for retirement. So I'm going to list the pros and then the cons and then a kind of a summary of this topic. So the pros are, well, you're now, the kids have grown, you're now empty nesters, or as Gail and I like to refer to us as free birds, which is a great term. So it's time for you to cut the costs and enjoy life, right? Well, you know, the old house that you've had for maybe 20 or 30 years is becoming a maintenance burden. And you would like to unlock the equity. And not to mention, if you live in Texas or in some states, you know, there's a large property tax burden, plus utilities, insurance, etc. And don't forget about the main one, the capital gains exclusion. So the IRS offers us a gift, and there's very few gifts that are out there. One of them is whenever you pass, you get stepped up in value. That's one of the gifts. The other one is capital gain exclusion. So individually, Section 121 says you can do $250,000 per person. If you're a married couple, that's $500,000. So you can exclude that from capital gains. Otherwise, that's taxed as capital gains, long-term capital gains. So this is a real tax savings. And by the way, Gail and I have downsized within the last 5 years, so we actually have went through it. I've went through this with maybe a half a dozen clients or more, and you know, we plan it, we model it, and I'm just going to say that there is now some cons. So let's switch from pros: empty nest, maintenance, equity unlock, property tax. Now the cons. One, well, whenever you sell the place, you're going to have a realtor fee. It's 5 or 6%. So that's just right off the top. Don't forget about moving costs, renovation costs, closing costs, and oh, by the way, there might be a remodel associated with it, and furniture costs of the new place. These things sometimes, the remodel and the furniture are hard to model because you don't really know about that until after we do the modeling, and then it can sneak up on you. And one of the larger cons is the emotional cost. This is a very real, big decision. It's painful, it's stressful. We're still missing stuff from our downsize. And, you know, we were in the house for 30 years, and, you know, when you downsize stuff, your house, your belongings, things go missing. And as you age, I've got clients that are aging up in the 70s and 80s and going through moves like this. Downsizing is change. The aging process, when I was in my 20s, we'd move every year, like probably 20 times. Not a problem at all. In your 70s and 80s, totally different story. You have to learn your way around, new neighborhood, new friends, new food, new grocery stores, all that, gas station, everything. It's a big issue. So don't underestimate the cost, emotional cost. So in summary, yes, it's a financial decision. Work with a financial advisor. Give me a call. We can do the objective modeling very easy. But the subjective cost is real. Don't underestimate that. So you have to balance the objective cost because, yes, you got the 121 exclusion for $500K if you're fortunate enough to have capital gains, and you've got lower operating costs, right? But on the downside, you've got some serious expenses, mental expenses that you'll have to deal with. The cost of change is real. It's important to work with an advisor and model these facts. So when we do a financial plan, we'll set up a downsize in the future, and you know, you sell this, you buy this, and you have to adjust the cost for time value, money, and the expenses. But we can do that. It's very easy. We do it all the time. Do it every week. Book us. So in closing, visit the website, hamiltonfinancialplanning.com. Schedule a get-acquainted meeting. I'd love to help you with your conversations about downsizing. Is it really a good idea? Anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate it.
All right. Nicely done.